different style of play. Now, that's 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 how you know a good player, if they can
Mm,
evolve and play play in a different dynamics. Anyway, so what he did, I think it was his second goal actually, because he scored two goals. One hit the crossbar, and they actually put and then the third one
mm.
it was the assist to the third goal. But anyway,
Yeah, that's right.
yeah, but when you think about Cole Palmer, when I first knew him, when he first came to light, for me, was when Gareth Southgate, under Gareth Southgate, when he played him in the last Euros, and you could when I think about Cole Palmer, I'm thinking get the ball in his feet and he'll shoot.
Mm,
Right, he's
mm.
good at that. He can shoot a range, right? But what he played in the FIFA Club World Cup was different. Rather than shoot, he guided the ball in.
Mm,
And I've never seen that side of Cole Palmer. I've seen him when he gets the opportunity, he'll shoot the ball.
mm.
But he guided the ball in. So he's really, really evolving into, you know, like you said, the very good utility player that he is. I really, yeah. I'm a big fan of Cole Palmer anyway. I didn't need
I
to
think,
say that. Yeah, go on.
yeah, I think that's right, though. I think what you said there is absolutely right. He's
Yeah,
developing, isn't he?
he is.
I don't want to see him not want to shoot, and I don't think we're saying that. What we're saying is
Yeah,
he's becoming perhaps a more complete footballer by spotting those opportunities. I mean, he can pass a ball. He's a
yeah,
very good passer of the ball,
yeah,
and top players have always had that ability. Players like Glenn Hoddle, excuse me, Glenn Hoddle, David Beckham. I mean, these people could land a ball on a sixpence, as they say, many yards across the pitch. And so I think Palmer's got all that ability as well. He has, but thus far, in a way, he's got his. He's. I can almost think of him when I think of Palmer. I think of him with his head down, running with the ball. It's not often you get an image stuck in your head, but I see him with his head down, running with it. Now it works for him, but I think what you described quite accurately, in my view, he's now looking up and he's seeing that because someone of his quality will always see what we don't see really.
yeah,
He'll see a couple of moves ahead where the players are, and
yeah,
he'll land the ball just in the perfect place. And if he can really develop that side of his game to become the complete attacking midfield player, then he'll be untouchable. He just has got that quality, and as I use the word utility player, and I think that's what I would say because he can. I mean, I'm not saying he would play as a wing back. He probably could, but I
yeah,
think in the midfield, any parts of midfield, central, forward, even defensive if necessary. But I see him as an attacking midfielder,
yeah.
picking out those attacking options, and yeah, I think it's good to see that development in him.
Yeah, I saw a different game. I thought
Hmm.
this is Cole Palmer, but he's really developed. That's one thing that I thought. Anyway,
Yeah.
so um now there's two players concerning Liverpool FC, and one of them is Ibrahim Konaté. And he's rejected a move to Saudi. I don't think he should be rejecting it. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, someone else as well has rejected a move
All right, yeah,
um, to because of course Ronaldo is there, isn't he, on this massive contract, and he
yeah,
sort of, well, I think invited. I can't think who it is, but another player he used to play with, possibly at Man United. I can't remember, but this person too said, "No, I don't want to go to Saudi." And I remember thinking the other day, yeah, that guy is probably a bit young now. Probably a bit young. Now, I don't know how old Kanate is. I mean, he's not a youngster, but he probably isn't. Is he 30 yet? He may not be. He
no,
may
I
just
don't think so.
consider
Yeah,
himself too young. I mean, when you say you're surprised or whatever,
yeah,
maybe there's an element everything connected with Saudi. Well,
Right.
he's a mug not to go because of the money. But I think, as always in life, there's more to life than and more to football than just money. And one
Yeah.
of the things I think Henderson found out when he went out there, and he, of course, he came back, didn't he, and
Yeah.
wound up with Ajax, and now he's wounding up in an English club.
Yeah.
But he found the climate too hot. In fact, he was going into Saudi to play, and he and his family lived outside. Can't think of the name of the place, but some other players' families also, where it wasn't quite as hot. But
Mhm.
really, I mean, would you want to play in stifling conditions? You think the heat we've had in the last few weeks, and it's been
Yeah.
great. I mean, I love the hot, sunny weather. It's wonderful. But to actually play football in that, okay, I think they probably play their games at the coolest time of the day. But even so, it's more than a lot of players would want to do. So whether that's come into it for Canate, I don't know. Maybe he just feels he's still got 2 or 3 or 4 good years left in the Premier League, because the Premier League remains the most competitive league in the world. It may not always be the best league quality wise, although we've got a lot
Yeah.
of quality players from
Yeah.
around the world. But the competition is second to none.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I mean, I know from, as I said many times, with Palace at Wembley, the sense of the competitiveness, getting to a Wembley final,
Yeah.
that day for me and for many of us at football there, it's irreplaceable. Because it can't happen again. We can't win a major trophy for the first time again. And okay, that's putting it a bit negatively, but to actually do that was an incredible feeling for our team. And of course, what's happened now, moving on to this for a moment,
Yeah.
UEFA have chucked us out of the Europa Cup. Did you see
Oh
that?
no, I haven't
They made
seen.
their decision because, and now Nottingham Forest, instead of being in the conference,
Yeah.
they are now taken Palace's place in the Europa Cup, the winners of which will go into the Champions League.
Oh.
And Palace have got the conference, which they've got to qualify for. There's an away and a home leg of a qualifying game. So if they didn't
Oh.
win that, then Palace won't even be in Europe. Now, this has never happened to an English club before. I
No.
mean, naturally, Palace, the owners, etc.,